That is the June 19th, 2022, 9 p.m. chime. And this will be a rather revealing show, programming media done by little Richie Arthur, now known as Melanin Man, or I see myself as biological living light with liquid fluid in my first eye vision and understanding myself as a black man on Father's Day, Juneteenth, 2022, 60 years of age, single, never married, no kids. I guess I'm that much of an asshole. Now I guess I'll continue to be an asshole. Just as a thinking black man in the intellectual mecca of the world, having to deal with Harvard and MIT, and as far as I'm concerned, to create a white male school just for white men, there's something wrong with that particular psyche. They had that level of insecurity or something. But forget the white boys and the calcified pineal gland, no first eye vision. I mean, what is the Bible talk about? I love repeating this. Moses heard God say, I am that I am. And who am I? Oh, Moses, the Jewish man, was listening to a black man identify himself. And how is that I drawn? And what are the connotations of I? Oh, wait a minute. One and I are similar. And then you also have your pupil inside your iris on your eyeball. Are you able to see your own divinity and understanding why did the ancestors draw that one? Oh, that is a beginning, middle, and for the calcified pineal gland, it's an end. But for Melanin Man, biological living light, it's a top. And I'm learning through meditation and movement at RoxburyTaiChiAcademy.org under Master Heg, who's 20 years my senior. Oh, wait a minute, this is what I've been seeking. Mummy was that hardcore Christian, I had to drive all the little girls around in the sky blue Valiant, took the corner on off of Putnam Ave onto River Street, and little Laurie rolled out the car because no one shut her door. I'm like, oh my goodness. Stopped, picked her up, dusted her off, put her back in the car, and took them off into Sunday school. Little Richie Arthur, figuring out his identity, working with Master Heg and understanding, fuck his story, I'm talking about my story. And understanding wait a minute, that one and that I, is it possible the crucifix represents, oh, you need a right angle to draw a crucifix, and it could possibly represent when it's folded up, if you tap into all bases of who you are, your substantial and insubstantial, then you become that cube or that sphere. So I've become that. And where does that one line come from? What does that represent? Is that possibly a one line? And so, as little Richie Arthur, Mommy, she didn't want Daddy to tell me about the birds and the bees, so I went out with Uncle Woodie, and Uncle Woodie was definitely the Mac Daddy. That's why you see my Art of Cunnilingus shirt back there. And, yeah. But still, as little Richie Arthur, the little innocent guy, if I'm going to ask a female to perform fellatio on me, I would want to know what she was experiencing in doing that to me. Yes. 60 years of age, I have performed head. And it's an understanding. Okay, if I'm doing that to you, at least, now, isn't that sensitivity? Shouldn't that be the way it should be? Someone should understand. Now, I have issues with this here. This was happening at the high school last week. And I see all of this happening during the month of June. Wait a minute, did I say June? It's the 6th month, the 19th day. So I'm that full sphere at the top of the one. And I'm just figuring this out at 60, but how are you going to have the first ever Gay Pride Day at CRLS? Cambridge Renton Latin High School. I blame the parents. Oh, don't forgive me. I needed music, and this is a tape. Oh, and that's Mother's Day.
But I definitely do want you want to do dedications and maybe share a thought or two? Call up Black Talk Radio every Thursday between 6:30 and 8 o'clock. This phone been ringing off the hook. Thanks, sister, for being up in here, sister. Answering the phones, telling you what's going on. But, yeah, call into the talk show. We want to hear your thoughts. Yes, call in.
I ain't taking no.
Say it loud.
What was it? Real Black Talk and Say It Loud with Nina La Negra?
And this is Oscar Peterson. Check this out. And don't forget, Malcolm X's birthday's coming up this week on May 19th. And I think I might slide in a little excerpt of some Malcolm for you.
So, I'm dealing with gay pride. I'm talking about being the media man, being the spiritualologist, pulling this all together, understanding who I am as an undivided individual, pulling all aspects of my divinity together, and under the tutelage of Master Heg, RoxburyTaiChiAcademy.org, that black man is 60 years, 20 years my senior. I'm 60, he's 80. So, black man teaching to black man teaching, and he's teaching me about meditation and movement. Morehouse wasn't doing it for me. That path of spirituality, and every time I think of Morehouse, I just think of across the street with Spelman, the college for the quote-unquote high yellow black women, because I think Rockefeller had an illegitimate black baby and he created the institution Spelman College, because isn't his wife's maiden name Spelman or something like that? But Morehouse, Spelman, black people, our miseducation, our self-hate, our doubt, our worry, our fears. But why mourn the cocoon when the butterfly has flown away? This is who I am as Melanin Man, biological living light. So, Gay Pride Day, there was another picture I wanted to show in here. Oh yeah. Oh, that's my sister and my nephew. He's 20 years old and he ain't got the She's down south in North Carolina. But here's the real excerpt. You see the shirt and see the the art of cunnilingus. That mother said, "No, you're not circumcising my daughter." Thank you. And so, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Melanin Man, biological living light, thinking outside the box of what I've been educated in these institutions and what Master Heg has been sharing with me. As far as I'm concerned, this is seminary. This is seminary school in a standing, bringing myself to higher levels of spiritual clarity in my levels of relaxation. Melanin Man to Melanin Man. Black man to black man on Father's Day. I share as a mentor from Uncle Woodie to Little Richie to Melanin Man. I share with you, the audience, my life story. As a father in and of nature, do I have an accountability or responsibility to do something more with my life? Malcolm says, by any means necessary. We declare our right on this earth to be a human being, to be respected as a human being, to be given the rights of a human being in this society and on this earth, in this day, which we intend to bring into existence by any means necessary. That was his quote. Melanin Man, mind over matter. What you think matters, dumb fuck. I'm sorry. It's supposed to be kind. But dealing with black women, mothers of nature, they have such divinity, but do they see their own divinity? So here I am as Melanin Man. I believe in my touch. This is what Master Heg is sharing in my evolution of spiritual clarity. Seeing my own divinity in my mind, uniting my spirit, my intellect, my emotions, and my physical on the denotative level, connotative, and absolute abstract of me. That is my intent, to have humanity reach its divinity now, today. Understand Jesus Christ, that crucifix folded up into a cube, both a circle and a sphere and a cube, both 360 degrees, and that came out the woman's womb after 9 months of bearing that child. I am an undivided individual sharing consciousness with you. I got to go, Melanin Man.